ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين.
Did you know that teaching a new Muslim like me
the entire Salah
for the next 50 years just costs £10?
You could sponsor Salah mats for just £100
and help 10 new Muslims learn how to pray Salah? Click the button or the link and donate now.
Do you believe in God? Yes.
I do.
What's stopping you from accepting Islam?
Nothing. Like, how do I say it?
You believe there's one God?
Yes, I know.
Come close, don't be scared. What's your name? Oh, interesting. Is there a meaning?
It's in my language, Joshua, after Moses died.
Where are you from?
Ethiopia.
Ah, okay.
After
Ethiopia.
Moses died, Joshua led the Israelites, and then my brother, his name's Caleb.
So why don't you follow Moses?
I'm not here to debate. I'll take it.
I'm not debating.
No, I know. I've watched you before.
Yes.
You know what it is? We're so similar, the religions.
Yeah.
How do I say it? I've had my experiences.
Yeah.
I was born Christian. My mom's a preacher.
Yeah.
I was Christian. I wasn't Christian, and then I came back. I've had my experiences. I've come to a conclusion where any drama between both our religions is stupid because of how similar it is.
No, forget the drama. Like I'm not interested in the drama.
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
How do I say it?
We have a lot of
I've
commonalities.
considered it. Let's say it like that. I've looked into Islam and everything about it. 90% of my friends are Muslim. You know, I grew up around it, and it's something I've come to love. You know, like
No, that's good. That's good. Like with me, it's just like putting Islam. Yeah, sure. Putting Islam and Christianity to the side. I'll take my Islamic hat off. You take a Christian hat off. Let's put that to the side, and let's look at it objectively. Would you agree that there is a higher power?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Would you agree that higher power has to be one, not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Do you agree that higher power is personal? Like it communicates
From my
with us?
experiences, yeah, like
Good, okay.
it can be, yeah.
And it should be. Do you agree that it has attributes?
Yeah.
Like it has to be the all-knowing.
Yeah. I mean, in that sense, I can say whatever I say doesn't really matter, right? It is what it is.
It does matter.
No, it does matter, but in the sense where I don't control it, whether I choose to believe it or not, maybe it affects me personally in the long run, but whatever the higher being is, which I believe is God or Allah, I don't know the attributes. No, I can say what I think it is, and we can debate it logically. But
God, if God created us, He has to create us to know truths about Him. So, for example,
Sure, yeah.
1 + 1 is 2, correct?
Right.
It doesn't matter whose opinion that is. If somebody comes and says, "I believe it's 7," nobody cares about the opinion. 1 + 1 is 2. That's an objective truth, correct? True?
Yeah.
Okay, so irrelevant whose opinion it is, we all agree, whoever you go to, majority of the people who are sane will say 1 + 1 is 2.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So we're saying the truth about God is more clearer than that. Because number one, if He exists, which you agree exists, He's one, that means He has a will. He willed the universe to begin, to create us.
Yeah.
Now, if there's knowledge in our universe, like you have knowledge, right?
Yes.
I have knowledge.
Yes.
Your DNA has information, which is from a knowledge. So that means He has to be the all-knowing.
There's a design to it. I agree in that sense. There's a design.
Good.
Are you trying to convince me if there's there's a God?
No. I'm saying to understand who He is. So that's why I said let's take our Islam and Christianity hat off. So you agreed He's one. He has attributes. He's created us.
Right.
Correct?
Yeah.
Can He become the creation?
Why not?
Huh?
Are you trying to talk about Jesus?
I'm not talking. Like I said,
can He become the creation?
I'm saying put Christianity and Islam to a side. Let's put that to a side.
Because I'm with my friends. But
Okay.
Point is, I respect what you do a lot.
No, same.
Genuinely.
Same. But think about what I'm saying to you, because I'm saying the one who created the heavens and the earth, He's independent.
Right.
A human being is dependent.
Right.
God cannot be dependent.
No, but in that sense, where we believe He was dependent, He chose to be because.
You're talking Christianity now. I'm
Yeah.
talking logic. I'm not putting Islam.
No, but then logically, I think He can because that's what we believe.
But
But it's not because I believe that. I've thought about this.
How could a independent being become dependent? It goes against his very nature.
In a way to sympathize with us, that's what He did.
No, but that's an opposite. I'm talking about.
But you can't really talk about it in the whole context. He makes it clear He became, or at least He said He is.
But again, you're going to Christianity. I'm saying if we put Christianity and Islam to a side, logically.
But then that's where we just disagree.
No, but we can't. Logically and rationally, you will accept. No, because you said He's one. He's all powerful. He's all knowing. You've accepted that.
But regardless of the list, I don't know another person that's created everything. Do you know what I mean?
No, exactly. That's
So
what we're
the
saying.
point
It has
being,
to
I
be.
can't compare. And from what I understand,
No, exactly.
he chose to come as, and this is my Christian hat, yes, but
But do you see what's happening? When you put your Christian hat, you're going against logic and rationality.
no, but to me it's logical. This is what I believe.
But how could the all-knowing become ignorant? How could you have an all-knowing
Not that he
ignorant?
became ignorant is a way to sympathize with humans, right?
No, but that's
regardless of how you spin it.
I know,
Even
no.
if I sound, I'm not the biggest scholar.
No,
I can't.
you don't have to be a scholar. What I'm saying is, you can't have an all-knowing ignorant. You can't have an all-powerful weak.
The contradiction. No, I understand.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I
It's like having a
understand, but
triangle square.
It's the thing where he gave, in a way, like
Look, let me put it
I
like
can't
this.
say anything that's gonna.
Okay, can God lie?
That's up to God, I guess. So
God can lie?
I don't know.
Can God die?
I don't know. I'm not. I mean, from what I believe, but the thing is,
How can God
if you
die?
say can God die, it's a thing where death is a process that happens. It's not an end or be all from in your belief. And it might
Can
be,
he cease
right?
to exist?
But he didn't cease to exist when he died.
No.
That's my point. In that case.
But you're going back to Christianity.
No. But I'm saying. But I mean, it's because that's what you're inferring, right?
No, I'm not. I'm not even going. I'm saying.
There's a story that we all believe in. It's just different endings and different.
I'm not even
beliefs.
going there. I'm just saying there are certain things about God, even Christians accept. God cannot lie and God cannot cease to exist.
Sure. No. Exactly.
Good.
Fine.
So then the thing is, then if that's the case, how do we say that he became a man?
I mean, he was a really good man. The whole point is we have to strive to be like him, right?
But I'm a man.
No, sure, but we're not. Me and you, we can say for all the good we've done, we've done just as much bad. In whatever
But
conscience,
the issue is,
we are. This guy was preaching to the rabbis at the age of 12. He everything he did was almost perfect. We have to live up to that.
but he's limited. I'm saying God is unlimited.
Sure, but it's not. That's not his permanent status. If someone were to come and kill him, he still goes back to heaven. He's
But
still back with
God cannot be an unlimited limited.
Who are we to say that?
Because you just said God
He's
cannot
God,
lie.
he can, no, but we are living off logic. Logically, I don't know how he created this planet.
But you
right?
said God
So it
cannot-
doesn't. It doesn't. How do I say? It? Because I can't explain it, it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
No.
Does that
But the
make
thing
sense?
is, your rationality and logic is telling
But
you.
you're putting rationale on something that isn't rational in a way. Like we live on a limited plane.
But we have to have rational logic. Otherwise, why don't
No,
we
I
believe
understand, but,
why don't
like-
believe the Hindus' gods, the statues?
No, but if I ask you, what does Allah look like? You can't tell me that.
How what he looks like is different. We don't need to. We
Sure,
don't.
no, but point is,
But he's
did
one.
he design himself? Was it designed by someone else? Like,
No, he
was
can't
it
because he's
him?
a necessary
Like,
being.
No, exactly. But the point is, you can't. We're too limited. Our brains too limited.
I'm
to
not.
even
I
understand
don't
that.
want to know everything about God. I want to know basic things
But
about
that's a
him.
lot. That's a lot of it, right?
No. To know that he's one is very simple. To
Understand
know there's
that,
nothing
but
like him is
no,
very
no,
simple.
But then everything else, there's so much more to God than just
Okay,
the
but
fact
what
that
I'm
he's
saying
God.
is, if we agree on the simple stuff, the complex stuff, me and you can say we don't know. That's fine. I'll agree on we don't know.
But the thing is, we can't come to conclusions about the basic because it has everything. Has
we can
influence on
because
everything.
logically you can't have an
Why did he
independent.
choose in our religion? Why did he choose to send Jesus?
No,
Why did he
we-
do everything the way
but,
he did?
But in your, no, I understand. But what I'm saying is logically and rationally. That's why I said if you put your Christian hat off, you can't have an independent, dependent being. It's two opposites. It's a contradiction.
No, but I understand.
You know what I'm
but
trying to
you're
say?
thinking
If
as
you
a
go
human in that case.
No, it's logical and rational. God has created me in a logical, rational way. If you go to an atheist,
But
an
how-
atheist would tell,
how?
very simple.
Why do we have
God,
two and not three eyes?
No, that's because I'm a human being. Because I'm limited.
No, but I'm saying, why did he design us the way he did?
Because he chose
Exactly
to.
the way we did.
But that doesn't mean okay.
No, my point is he chose to. So why? And I
but
can't choose to do that.
But that's not exactly. That's why you're limited. So the thing is, Jesus cannot do that. Jesus cannot
yeah,
do.
but through the Father he can. He had that into. He had
But
that connection.
so he needs. It depends on the Father.
Yeah, no, exactly. And the thing
Then
is,
he's not God.
No,
If he
but-
depends on the Father, he's
and
dependent.
okay, now see, but do you see how you said Christian how off, but it goes to that conclusion.
No, but because
I need to go, boss.
because you said it.
Genuinely,
Okay, that's fine.
I appreciate your
No,
time.
thank
Thank
you,
you for doing what you're doing.
Thank you, appreciate it.
You can post this if you
No, it's fine.
Yeah?
Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you. It's unbelievable. It's